So yo, shalom, shalom, man. I try to stay away from this topic as long as I can, man. We already know the things that's going on with this woman. But you know in the Bible it says in the end times, people is going to become lovers of themselves, right? So I'm just going to play the video, bro. And then we're going to go through some Bible verses like we do. And we're going to see what people think about this woman. This is Beyoncé, aka Sasha Fierce. I'm not gonna get into how she feel or what she do. We already know what she is, but let's just watch this. It's heartbreaking.
Hey, you know that you stole money out of my account?
So he's confronting his wife, and if you see what it says at the top, you can see what it says. He said, "Hey, did you know you stole money out of my account?" First she knew she took the money.
That was money for my kid heart surgery?
Why is you recording me right now? Like, you trying to...
Don't worry about why I'm recording you. I'm worried about what my money is.
This happened 3 days ago. Listen to her voice. Don't she sound demonic? Listen, man.
Like, I begged you to take me to that concert. Why wouldn't you take me to the concert?
Because the concert is the least of my worries right now.
I don't care about that. Like,
my kid heart surgery is what I'm worried about right now.
Look, like,
and for you to take my money out of my account just to go to some Beyonce concert,
she said, "I don't care. I don't care."
You lost your mind.
I don't care.
Like, I don't care what you don't care about.
Your voice, like right now.
Owe me my money.
Ask your baby mom.
She ain't got nothing to deal with this.
Like,
nothing to deal with it. To go find me.
Go ask your baby mom. She pretty much just said, "F your kid." Israel, Israel, Israel. She pretty much just said, "Screw your kid. I don't care what he needs. I don't care." Now this says X Witch warns witchcraft expanding, says Hollywood release spill over the viewer. So this is 2021. So we know this whole Ram thing, they're all a part of this society. And the way this works is to get you involved. So they need you involved. That's why we say Halloween, all these pagan holidays, they come together, they do rituals, and you participate not even knowing. When you listen to this music, you participate. This woman down here, she's at the bottom. It's Beyonce with a whole, it looked demonic. But they tried to give it like a cowgirl look and say, "Oh, it's..."
Much for taking the time to talk with us today. My first question, before
this is really
dig into the meat of this interview, you were very heavily involved in witchcraft at one point in your life. Just really quickly, for people who don't know your testimony, who don't know your story, how did you get involved in?
So she don't even look like a witch. Look at her. Nothing about her look like a witch. Like when we see witches, we see the long big nose with the bump on it, and she don't look like a witch. She look like somebody's, which she probably is somebody's mom, but she look normal, right? She don't look crazy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to...
Witchcraft.
Yeah, around the age of 13, I
13 years old.
Started to get depressed. I was being bullied at school, and even though I was in a Christian home, my parents did the best that they could, but they were heavily on the side of just abuse. And so when you were in trouble, you were beat. And so I believe the enemy used that to come against my self-worth, who I thought I was. And I was so depressed, I just thought if I would die, life would be better for everybody else.
And the devil told her, "Come with me. I got a place for you." Alright, so we watched a little bit of that. We're gonna get into this.
Beyoncé is the top earning woman in music. She makes around $105 million, or at least she did last year.
Look at her picture. Does that look like a Hebrew woman to you?
So along with all those riches, fame also brings bizarre allegations, like the lady who went to court accusing Beyoncé of practicing extreme witchcraft.
Beyoncé sure can cast a spell with her performances. But is she also practicing witchcraft? In head-scratching court papers, Kimberly Thompson, a former drummer for the singer's all-girl band, is accusing Beyoncé of, get this, extreme witchcraft and magic spells and the murder of my pet cat. She's actually filed a restraining order against the star. Sounds kooky, right? And that's probably why a judge immediately denied Thompson's request for a restraining order. There's always...
Because she ain't got that bread. You just a drummer. You going against the elite. Look at her. Look at that. You can't go against these people and think you know, everything is cool, fine, and dandy. You done seen some things. You can't just go against these people like you was never there.
There's been whispers that Beyoncé belongs to some kind of secret society. They point to hand signals like this as an example of her communicating cryptic messages. But the accusations of witchcraft take things to a whole new strange level.
Fair use. Take things to a whole new level. Poor women don't even know they following Satan. They see this, they don't see what's behind, they don't see the spirit. So I was just looking up her tickets, right? This is her ticket, to try to, you know, estimate how much money was stolen from that man, from that woman. But I don't even know where they at. So it varies. I think this is the front. This is the front of the stage. This is where she would be. This is her back. So it's $1,000-something to see her back. This is all her back. This is the front. The whole front is taken up. All these are gone. And if these are $1,000 to fly, imagine how much this ticket is to look Beyonce in her eyes. This is probably, see, this is the front of the stage. This is where she will be facing. And then everybody else around her will be looking at a screen. And it don't even have how much these tickets cost. But I'm sure if these are $1,000 to get to row 15, let me see what row 15 is. Here on the side of her, to get there is $1,000. Then I can only imagine how much these were. Even got handicapped. So I'm sure to get in the front, and by the look of it, look at this. These are seats. All these are filled. These two are available. These are available. This one is available. These two are available. These two. So all these, even in these, bruh, they're filled. Dang, bruh. This is 150. You won't see anything up there. You just went to enjoy the music. But way down here, these are probably $4,000 to $5,000, probably $6,000 seats on up. I hate I gotta keep doing stuff like this, bro. I really do. And then go to ex-drummer. Look how she looked. Look how she looked. I remember when she, well, not when she first came out. I was young. But I remember when her and Destiny's Child was together and they were singing about Christmas. And, you know, back in the days, they looked so innocent. He took it dramatic. Look at this. Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar performance, America Has a Problem, live. So now everybody's singing about America. The devil sneaks in and try to make it like, you know, they follow us whether you know it or not, because they need to know what the black community, the urban community is up to, because they base their albums upon how we feel. Believe it or not, this music is to target you, to where you go steal money out of your husband's account to, you know, to go see Beyonce, and knowing that that money was for his child that needs open heart surgery. So now his child might die. And she said, I don't care. Go ask your baby mama to help you. You know I wanted to go to that concert and I was going to it. Sad, bro. Sad. Just sad. That really is, man. It's like, I feel like I'm rambling. Alright, so we're gonna see this, bro. They got a whole church named after this woman.
For those in the bondage of racism, we need
I'm at Grace Cathedral in San Francisco, California. Hundreds of folks are going to come here to witness the Beyoncé Mass, bringing together secular music and a religious message to tell a story of empowerment for particularly women of color, but for anyone who happens to sing praises to the goddess herself, Beyoncé. Here we go.
A little bit to where when the
Yo, I'm out of breath because we sing Beyonce in church. Holy cow!
We do have a community that is youthful and loving and looks to the world as a partner, not an enemy. So if that's new to you, I hope it's good news. God actually loves you.
What can you tell me about the progressive nature of Grace Cathedral?
I think a lot of the people who show up tonight are people of color, LGBT people, people on whom other people's narratives have been projected. And I mean, just to be honest, the church hasn't been the best about lifting up those voices. It really began as us saying, how can we actually be the people of God that we hope to be in the world?
And Beyonce is the perfect passage to get that message out there.
Honestly, I think Beyonce is a better theologian than many of the pastors and priests in our church today. That is not an exaggeration.
What
According to a recent Gallup poll, Catholic Church attendance has gone down nearly 40% since the 1950s. But tonight's Beyoncé Mass is set to draw crowds in the hundreds. And though I don't consider Beyoncé to be a religious symbol, like some of her most ardent fans, there's no denying her strong use of religious symbolism throughout her music and performances, paying homage to everything from female African deities, the Last Supper, Black Madonna, and the Virgin Mary herself. I spoke with Reverend Yolanda Norton, Beyoncé fan and organizer of the event, to find out where...
Alright, I'm not playing too much of that. I am done with that. The mask, look at this. Learn more about the mask, the Beyoncé mask. They probably going around the world now. There you go, I'm not reading that. Look at this, yeah, they're traveling now. They're going around the world, and they've been doing this since 2018 mask. Ooh, this is terrible. Alright, so she stole the heart money to go to the concert. I wonder how much money did he truly have saved. But depending on where they're at, but this doesn't give anything. They low-key don't have anything to talk about. It goes into Chris Brown and some other crap really fast. It doesn't stay with what happened. So, everything you own in a box. To the left, 22-year-old reveals she is about to be evicted after spending her rent money on tickets to a Beyoncé formation tour. Wow, and this is her. This devil has a stronghold on our women. She spent her rent money. She deserved to be homeless. And then they all making fun of her in the comments. China is still hoping that things aren't as bad as they seem. However, her name is China. As she added, I'll never ever been late on rent before, so I'm hoping she would have some mercy on me. You want this woman to have mercy on you? You chose. It's listening to all this crazy music. If you never been late on your rent before, then why would you do this? She added, my priorities are definitely in check. To be honest, I am a diehard Beyoncé fan, so she put herself in jeopardy of being homeless. She's a diehard Beyoncé fan. No, you have been hoodwinked. That's what it is. Beyoncé ain't gonna give that man his money back. Look at this, and this is pictures from her concert. You are everything, Mom. So this woman said Beyonce is everything, Mom. She is killing me. She's so happy. These are screenshots. You are everything, Mom. Beyonce don't care about y'all. You think she really looking at you any kind of way? Look like the article now has disappeared. I don't know how that happened. Maybe Beyonce said whoever talk about her, it's gonna be some trouble. Here go another one. These are images she has taken. These are images, and this is her. Her outfit look plain, not Hebrew Israelite at all. She's 22 years old, a college student from Houston, has went viral. Rent money on Beyonce tickets. Bought Beyonce tickets with my rent money, and now I'm gonna be out by midnight tomorrow. Look at that. Look at all these people. All right, let's get some of these Bible verses. We're gonna talk about the first one first, the selfishness. Philippians 2:3. Do nothing out of selfishness, ambition, or vain conceit. Rather, in humanity, value others above yourself. You think she valued that little boy that's gonna be, I ain't gonna say it. I don't want to say he gonna die or he ain't gonna be able to have a surgery. You think she valued her husband after what she did? I believe if something was to happen to that little boy where he can't get that surgery and he dies, she should be in a lot of trouble. I think she should have the recompense. I think she should go to jail. At some point that should be homicide. I know it's not, but at some point it should be. I just switch screens. I'm tired of seeing this. 1 Corinthians 10:24. No one shall seek their own good, but the good of others. She ain't doing any of that. 1 Corinthians 13:4-5. Love is patient. Love is kind. She wasn't kind. It does not envy. She definitely was jealous of the baby mama. It does not boast. She boasted when she spent his money. It is not proud. She was very proud. When she said, you recording me? It does not dishonor others. She definitely dishonored him. It is not self-seeking. She was all that. It is not easy angered. It keeps no record of wrong. Cool, that's beautiful. So many people don't understand that. All right, Romans 15:2. Each of us should please our neighbor for their good, to build them up. Do you not understand it? All these Bible verses are telling you to love each other. And that's what Yeshua said. He said, To sum it all up, love each other. That sums up everything. Love each other. All right, so we gonna get on also disrespecting. I'm gonna read a couple of them. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and an angry woman. It is better to dwell alone than to deal with an angry woman. Proverbs 12:4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband. That means a modest, a nice, a well taken care of, a woman that believes you are it, like you the trophy. But she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones. Woo! Make him ashamed, you the rottenness of his bones. Jeez. Proverbs 21:9. It is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman inside the house. It is better to dwell on the top of your roof with rain coming down on the top of your head and you living in a cardboard box to live in the actual house with an angry woman. It just keep going, y'all. Ephesians 5:1-33. Be ye therefore followers of Yah as dear children. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And that's why you brothers out there got to make sure y'all choose these women right. Quit looking at women booty and breast size. Quit looking at, oh man, she thick. Oh man, yeah. The things she can do for you. Start looking at all of it from a straight perspective. Start looking at it from a globe point of view. Start looking at all her surroundings. Just don't look at her outside appearance, because you end up with this. Y'all chasing baddies, and when you get this girl, you can't even stand her. It's like raising a child. She's stealing out of your bank account. She's robbing you blind. You got a child with another woman, which that's the woman you should have been with in the first place. So I would say this is judgment. And I tell my kids daily that because you're doing wicked, Yah will come for us to save you. Someone's going to pay for this. People don't get that. I think that's what's going on with this brother. I don't know why they split. I don't know the reason for it, but what I see is judgment. I see vengeance. You know, you did some things you wasn't supposed to do. We only supposed to get married once, unless she cheat on you. Now, I don't know they circumstances with all that. I didn't see all that. I barely got post on them. But see, if y'all doing wicked and y'all's in this world and you not living according to Yah, then he'll take your son out. Your son will have to be sacrificed. And it's sad and it's true. I think this woman is gonna pay. I don't think we seen the last of her. Like everything rolls out 2 years. Give this time and it's gonna roll out. Witchcraft. Let's go. I ain't even got started. I'm gonna read a couple of them, but this is for you. This is for you down there, Mrs. Knowles. I didn't want to say your first name. Leviticus 19:31. Regard not them that has familiar spirit, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the master, your Yah. So he's telling you, you shouldn't be listening to Beyonce. You shouldn't be listening to Jay-Z. You shouldn't be listening to Kodak. Any of them that came out the dark and said where they stand, you shouldn't be following it. You should have no works with the dark whatsoever. This is my favorite verse, boy. Exodus 22:18. Thou shall not suffer a witch to live. You think Knowles or whatever her name is live in my world? She don't. I've been avoiding talking about her, but here we are. Let's get a couple more. Leviticus 20:27. A man also or a woman that has a familiar spirit. This is the same thing about the first one we read. Or that is a wizard shall surely be put to death. A witch or a wizard should surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones. Their blood shall be upon them. We ain't supposed to have no parts of this. Boy, I was going to get into video games today. And, you know, I got on YouTube. I'm trying to fix my shirt, y'all. I got on YouTube and seen this and was like, poor little boy. Rule the video games, poor little boy. 1 Samuel 15:23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. So all you rebelling out there, all y'all that's not getting this truth, you in the same boat as her. But she made her faith. Y'all that's following her, you in the same boat as her. Rebellion is going against Yah's word, not taking heed, and stubbornness. So you have sin of witchcraft and stubbornness. Rebellion is. is as iniquity and adultery, because thou hast rejected the word of the master. That's what I just said. He has also rejected thee from being king. You don't take him as your king. You following her and Jay-Z and all these rappers, they're your king. Uzi Vert, they all your king. He's not your king. You're not leading on him. You're not doing his will. You're not keeping his commandment. You're not keeping his Sabbath. You're not walking in his righteousness. You walking according to these damn demons that's supposed to be cast out. But the world was given to the hands of the wicked. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Isaiah 47:8-14. Therefore, hear now this. Listen up. Thou that are given to pleasure. Those that are given to pleasure, you're doing your own will and not the will of the Father. That dwelleth carelessly, that says in thy heart, I am. Oh, that's terrible. You think you Yah? Okay. You think you Yah, Mrs. Beyoncé? Okay. Or Miss whatever you married. And none else beside me. Shalom, peace, love Yah, stay with Yah, be blessed, stay away from these demons, quit talking to them, quit following them. They're not your mother, they're not your dad. These people don't care about you. The rich and famous do not care about you. Go get you some real business, and your real business is in this Bible. Leave these damn demons alone. Suffer a demon not to live in you. Every time you listen to their music, you're corrupting your spirit. You wonder why you so bipolar, you so schizophrenic. No matter what you do, you just can't get right. It's them. Because whenever you feel down, you turn on their music, you play their music, and you don't know why you are outcast. The woman said that from the beginning. She got into witchcraft because her mom was beating her. She felt like she had nothing to live for. So her way to get back at them was letting Satan have his way. Do not let Satan have his way. You are a child of the light, and of the light we don't mix with dark. Love y'all. Be safe. Peace.